Alright, what up, gamers? Yeah, exactly. Safe C. First I play this, and it's kind of okay, and then PMC Trilogy has to play Rayman 1, and he dies. Yeah, this game has racing and battling, and the reason why I know that is because it says so right here. Race and battle in Rayman's universe. I think there's a PS1 version of this that only has racing. Or like, it might be a completely different game, but they did make a PS1 Rayman racing game. But this is like that plus battling. So I don't really know what this is, or like what beating it is gonna mean. We're all gonna find out together. I've seen 0 seconds of gameplay footage of this before. I don't think it'll be awful. I'm not anticipating like total garbage or something. Not that I loved Rayman 3, but like it's Rayman. It's not gonna be so bad. This is some kind of weird, like, on-foot racing game, though. It's not a kart racer. You're just running. I think there's an early Xbox game like this. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it exists. I can picture the box art. Not a lot of on-foot racers out there, though. Weird. Is this going to be a mechanic where like you have to run and then it changes to fight and you have to fight each other just like on the spot? English. With the American flag, too. Eat it, UK. Alright, what do we have? New game. Is there like a... end. Okay, so there is an end. It's grayed out, but that confirms the existence of an ending to this game. Is there... Beginner League, Pro League? Yeah, I don't know what this is all gonna mean, but I guess we'll just... Like, if there's statistics... I don't know what all of this means. I think we just have to start playing the game. Okay, obstacle racing, time attack. And there's exhibitions that I guess I have to unlock. Okay, so there's like 4 different modes. Plus exhibitions. I don't know, let's just start playing and see how things shake out. Pro is locked. I don't know if they have different stats. I'm just gonna play as Rayman. Go! I think the play is to just stick with Rayman for now.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the 4 competitions in the Grand Slam.
I have no idea what the structure of this is, but I guess eventually an ending will happen. This might just be a required 100%.
Shortcuts.
That was weird. There's like a strawberry glow box. Glowbox is probably like slow but heavy or something. I feel like he's probably garbage. There's no way Glowbox is good, or like he's like high top speed but low acceleration and bad turning or something, you know. It's a 1v1 against this guy. Alright. What? He's just faster than me. And now he's gone. Okay, no, now I'm winning. There's a button there. I bet the button changes the direction of those walls, so that if you're behind, you can try to screw over the guy ahead of you. They all run the same? Okay. Hey, PMC. Yeah, you played the racing only PS1 version of this, right? Weird thing that exists. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. Sure, Xana, what's the news? Wait, which one have I selected? Okay, this is probably next round. A God Hand randomizer? Is that just like different enemies? I see. Okay. This is, something. Certainly something. Oh, okay. Yeah, seems kind of cool so far. Very weird. Yeah, at every GDQ there's like dedicated space for running tournaments. We don't want to hit the bouncies there. And I think people can register with GDQ to just host whatever, but I think there's pretty much always a PS1 mystery tournament, or the It's that there's always evil zone, right? That's what they always do. How do I avoid that thing? I'm winning by 23 seconds. What happened to the other guy? What happened to him? Also, why is this still going? Like, we're on the 3rd lap. Oh, right. No, that wasn't the end. Well, this is weird. This is like... They're sort of doing like a Sonic Riders thing, except not really. Where it's platforming, but also racing. Oh, I see. You shoot those to make them stop. I'm going this way. Is this a good idea? Probably not. Yeah, I'm way behind now. He's just been, like, consistently slightly ahead of me this entire time. There we go, he finally got owned by something. Yeah, that's the play there. He caught up. He completely caught up. I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I just lose now. Okay, maybe not. Nah, we got him. Barely, though. Go to podium. Yeah, it seems like you don't want to jump, like, at all. I guess next cup?
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the 4 competitions in the Grand Slam. The obstacle course. 3 laps around the track.
This is the same FMV, Strawberry Glow Box.
Oh yeah, shortcuts. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you finish first.
They just kill the reporter. I'm a bit concerned that getting the end is gonna take many hours. If that's one of 4 cups that I have to do in 4 difficulty modes, or on 4 different modes on 2 different difficulties, what does that all add up to? Okay, never mind. That adds up to, like, a lot. Yeah, I guess maybe if they're only like 10 minutes each, it's not terrible. Assuming I literally never lose, and that the courses never get any longer. Hey, Ludicrous. And that would have been Rayman 2. That's the one with the space pirates. Okay, I just screwed myself over there. I wonder what this button does. Oh, this is the screw yourself over button. Perfect. Thank you. It's completely necessary for the extremely competitive IL scene for this game. We need that 100th of a second. It matters. Like, if I go level selection, what are we at right now? We're there. This IL board is filled out. Oh my god, it is. There's like 9 times on some of these. Nebulous Tower had 9. There's 10 on the first stage. Yeah, there's like a number of people on all of these. That's insane. Well, it looks like it's going to be 12 races times 4 times 2. So like 48, 96. There might be 96 races of this I have to win. Plus the exhibitions. I don't know. What is this in reference to? That's in reference to people who show up and say, hey, here's what you're doing wrong, you should be doing this, and then I try to do it and they say, oh, sorry, that works in the sequel, I guess it doesn't work in this game. Which you would be shocked how often people show up and do that. And it annoyed me so much that I made it a rule that you can't do that. I don't even think what I just did there was faster. And unintuitive controls explained in the mystery tournament pay spin. Yeah, sure, what are they? I think I'm doing okay so far, just as it is. I'm just running and jumping. Not doing anything weird. Oh, okay, I'll just jump up. So far I've been doing okay, but this is the first of 2 difficulties. Are you thinking of the I've been trained in guerrilla warfare and I am the top sniper in the entire US Armed Forces? Oh my god, look at him go. I just lose now. He's crazy. if you tap Y, you get a speed boost when you hit the ground. Yeah, that is weird. I don't think the Y button even does anything else in this game. I haven't pressed it yet. Oh, it like made a sound when I landed. Yeah. The good news is that they never made a sequel to this, so nobody can be annoying. Nobody can break rule number 4. Are you capable of making a sequel to this and then telling me about the controls in it? I do try my best to be hard to annoy in the chat, but that is something that gets me. The Rayman fan canon wiki. It's crazy that that's a thing for, like... Literally, there was one time... what was it? Oh, yeah. We were, like, looking up... Around the time the last Mario Party came out, we were looking up to see if there was going to be any DLC or something, or if they had said. And we found a page that said that there was DLC, and we were like, oh boy... But then the closer we look, we're like, wait a minute, this doesn't actually exist. And someone had just created a fake Wikipedia article on some fanon, like Mario fanon wiki, where they just like pretended that they released Mario Party DLC. And then we thought it was real for like a minute or two. This is like me, Spock, and More Nothings and Piper or something. We got fooled by the fanon wiki because we didn't know that those existed. Where are my statistics? Yeah, so like, my fear is that I have to fill out literally all of this, when right now I've filled out 6% of it.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the 4 competitions.
Well, I don't know about Bluigi, but Blue Mario is real. Look at this guy. It's Blue Mario from Mario Tennis 64. He's real. What, that link totally works. What do you mean, nice link? Don't nice link me, that's a totally working link. Maybe FFZ is fixing it and it doesn't actually work on like normal Twitch. Okay, well now I'm getting owned. There's a shortcut there that I didn't take. I closed the shortcut on myself and then didn't take it. Of course. It's a bit weird though, once you fall all the way down there, you gotta go left. Why did that hit me? I feel like Glowbox's spins cause, like if he boosts, he does that weird spin, and that'll like damage me, but I don't think I have anything like that I can do to him. Maybe I do. Oh, I'm like back here. Cool. It's kind of fun. I feel like with a game like this, like I feel like when you take a weird racing game like this, you know how when you play like Gran Turismo or something, and it's like, ah, the joy of a racing game is you have to learn the lines, and in like a normal car racing game, that just means like boring, like know when to speed up and when to slow down for the turns. For something like this, it feels like you genuinely have to learn the track in like a bunch of different ways. So it's kind of fun. Over the course of 3 laps, you figure out like which buttons do what and what you're supposed to be doing. Sonic Riders and Sonic R are the same way. Sonic R is that way because that game is just like a mess. You have to figure out where you're even meant to go in those tracks. I think I took the wrong way. This seems bad down here. There's like 3 different upper routes and I missed all of them. Yeah, this music... I don't know that I would call it good. That's maybe slightly generous. It's okay, but if this is just the one race music in the game, and this is just gonna play on every race... Oh, that was weird. I feel like that loop is bait. Game does look really good though, I'll say that. Like this is my Rayman hot take, but I feel like none of the Rayman games actually look good. I think they're all incredibly ugly. This looks pretty good. I'm not like a Rayman visual style appreciator. Those are good, I'll say that. I was thinking of like the old ones. Like 1, 2, and 3, especially 2. Rayman 2 is an ugly game. Nah, this is better. This is a little better. I have also only played it on Well, I played it on N64, and I've played the PC version as well. Like the old PC version. But I never beat the PC version, I played a bit of it. Maybe it would be better on Dreamcast. Everything is better on Dreamcast, that's like a true fact. Oh, what have I done? I just... Oh wait, was I supposed to go this way? I think I'm supposed to... Man, this is weird. No, this sucks. Not a fan of that. I'm just gonna end up taking the lower route here every time. The upper route seems like too much work. I can't even see anything. Yeah, it's also... I feel like I hear it called Rayman M almost more than I hear it called Arena. I mean, not that I ever hear anyone call this game anything, because nobody's talking about Rayman Arena, but... I feel like it's a Rayman Arena, also known as... Or Rayman M, also known as Rayman Arena, instead of Rayman Arena, also known as Rayman M. If that makes any sense. The M might refer to multiplayer? I don't know. Yeah, it is a European game, so.
Let's go take a look at the athletes warming.
Rayman Shadow Legends. Yeah, every song in the game is just like some variation on the main theme. It's just this song again. This is tricky. There's like a million things here that kill you. Well, there's like... I don't know the names of all the characters. That is not Glowbox, though. That is some other guy whose name is probably like Yellow Blocks or something. Maybe his name is Roblox. But they all have different names. All the like Glowbox looking dudes. I think only the OG blue one is the one true Glowbox. The M really does just stand for multiplayer. Okay, I just made that up on the spot. I don't know what else it would stand for. Bluigi. Luigi is a fake G under the power of Greegee's enemies obsessed with the color blue. He seems to have another form called Baluigi, which was sadly killed by Grygas. He's very mean and angry, and strangely, if you say 74 plus 43 equals 3423, he will try to destroy you. So be careful, or else. Thank you, Bluigi. Yeah, I mean, as far as gimmicky racing games go, this is solid. I don't know who's such like a giant Rayman fan. Europeans are weird though, maybe it's them. I think I would have a hard time getting my friends to play this with me. Nothing's in it for you, it's just fun. Fun is in it for you. Explain to him how the Hugo TV show works. I don't know anything about that. That's like... That's definitely within the realm of like Asterix and Obelix, where I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Sorry. You can pretty much lump Tintin in there too, but I think some Americans are fond of Tintin. Potentially a lot, Rory. I don't know the exact number. Well, I don't know what you have to do to cause the ending to happen. But the answer might be like 100. I don't even think that upper route is any good. Oh, it is, because then you get to skip this. I stayed behind him intentionally so that he would get owned by the barrel, but then the barrel didn't actually damage him because he was at the end of his other iframes. Oh. All I'm doing is owning myself. Oh, this sucks. Okay, here's my chance. Wow, I jumped way too late off that. Yeah, this is what you want to do here. Just swing past all of it. Okay. Oh, that barrel didn't damage me for some reason. Well, I mean, we can look at it in the menu after I'm done with this, because this is the last of the 12 races. We can see what happens. No, there's an ending. I can show you. I can show you proof that there's an ending. There's a locked thing in the extras thing for ending FMV. Like in the extras menu, you can go into cinematics and it lists a bunch, and then at the end there's a grayed out one called end. New skin, new bonus map, new access to Pro League. So like, here's where we're at. That did not cause an ending to happen, but you can see that there's like, so that was the podium races, but then there's the time trial races, and then there's the 2 different battle modes, and then there's exhibitions for all 4, and then there's all of this, but again on a second difficulty. And I think to cause the ending, you might end up having to do all of that. I hope you don't. But if we go into extra cinematics, you can see that there's a grayed out one here for end. So there is some kind of end to get. There's proof that the game is finishable, but that might have only been 12% of it. I don't know. Exhibition is probably all 12 races in a row with like points, you know? Someone said that apparently it's not, Eisvern. Apparently every console has a slightly different variation of this game, I think Ludacris said, which is really weird if true, but this is like Rayman, so I could see it being weird like that. I'm gonna start by just doing all 4 modes. I'm gonna start by doing all 4 modes on beginner before touching anything on pro, and we'll see if it gives me the ending without having to go pro. What? Okay. Guess that's a thing. I think the idea here is that you have to pass the checkpoint 6 seconds ahead of your opponent, and then they die. Yep, there you go. So these might be shorter. These might be a little bit shorter because I don't have to do 3 laps. Hopefully I don't have to do 3 laps to get 6 seconds ahead. It's probably best to just freeze them at the start and then leave. Like so. There we go. Don't even have to finish one lap. 0 laps. So this ought to be a pretty quick 12% though. But yeah, it should be 12.5, right? Because... Except we don't have the exhibitions, so that's where the missing percentage is. Oh no. This one's not going nearly as well. These upper routes are all trash too. Nope. Man, this one might take more than 3 laps. I don't know. Is this a sewer? That's a good question. I wasn't really thinking about that. There we go. God, that took 2 laps. Oh, is the track itself literally called Sewer? Okay, hang on. Maybe I can find that in game somewhere. The Dark Sewer. I think that would confirm it, wouldn't it? Let's see. Is that... Yeah, Dark Sewer. Alright, that is a sewer level. Yep. Hard confirmed by the devs.
Here we are with
Yeah, there was that one where I was ahead by over 20 seconds. That should be over quickly. What is this creature? Alright, I tried to go for it. I tried to press the screw myself over button again on the left side there, where it just like raises the platform right in front of you. There we go. What do you mean? The first 50 minutes was spent doing just 12 3-lap races, and now we're doing the same tracks again, but this time we have to win by like hitting a checkpoint while ahead by 6 seconds, and then the race instantly ends. And then after this, we have to do the 2 battle modes, and then after all that, we'll be halfway done with the game, maybe. Or the game might just end. If I'm lucky, the game will end. I feel like I don't need that ring. Please, thank you. That was less than 1 lap. Some of these are just like, if I get lucky, the computer will dumpster themselves immediately and I just win. This one looks like it's going to be a little bit more annoying than that. Really? Oh my god, I hit the... I shouldn't have hit the speed boost button, I guess. Please, thank you. Oh, whoops, they kick you out to... The default option is to kick you out to the statistics page. Oh, right, I wasn't ready. Yeah, that top route really just seems worse. In what, Gris? Wow, I'm surprised that worked. Oh, are you playing Amped? Amped is tough, dude. I'm really glad I beat that. That was hard. That was a hard game. No one expects the first party Microsoft launch title to be like impossible and extremely long. Yeah, I finished it. I got all the way to rank 1. I 100%ed the game. Nah, I did beat it yesterday. Once you have all of the tech, it sort of takes a while to like develop the technology. Or like, how do I even get points in this game? But once you've got all the tech, it's still really hard, but it's a little bit less hard. At first, some of those pros seem just like literally impossible. Where it's just like, I don't have the tools for this, but you develop the tools. Is it bad that playing Amped got me kind of wanting to play Top Spin? I don't think I have the Top Spin. Well, I think there might only be one Top Spin, but I don't think I have it on, I don't think I have it on the list because it just looked like generic sports trash, and it almost certainly is. But it's generic sports trash from the developers of Amped. Same with, Link's 2004. I'm kind of curious what their sports trash is like. Yo, hey Piper. Don't worry, it's tennis sports trash, not baseball. You can leave. I do have to, there's a lot of list maintenance that needs to happen for Xbox thing. I gotta get rid of the hunting games, and I have to add, like, Japan-only stuff. Maybe some PAL stuff. I don't know what PAL stuff there is on the Xbox. I think there are some things, though. Yeah, oh right, yeah, we were just talking about this yesterday. Shadow of Memories apparently is a PAL thing on Xbox. Gotta add that. UK is releasing a new tennis game for the first time since 2011. Nice. Big day for sports trashers. This is not like Amped. This is not like Amped, fortunately. Although, I don't know, maybe they should have added, like, the ability to do tricks with Rayman. When you're, like, in midair. You should be able to jump and then do a trick to, like, get a little boost when you land. I think they're all like that now. Oh, oops, I forgot to shoot that guy. Please just win. Thank you. Absolute lad streamers. Do I count as a lad streamer because of my Like a Dragon speedruns? Am I an absolute lad? Doing that. That's funny to me every time. Just the instant shot as soon as the race starts. It's no. What? How did he shoot me at that angle? What the heck was that? Alright, I just made him miss the upper route. Get wrecked. Like, what is he doing with that weird roll animation? Oh. Wrong button. Wrong button again. Well, what if I lose? I think I might lose. This is gonna take a really long time to recover from. I'm just gonna start this over. Is there a restart? This is a disaster. No. I don't need to be so aggressively restarting like this, but Amped has trained me. Oh, they're buttons, of course. Looks like the top route has buttons, so if you take like the actual top route there, then you can prevent yourself from getting shit on and falling. Uh-oh, I missed the top route. This wasn't thinking. Please win. We're in trouble. Okay, cool. Got him. Even without the top route. I'm not sure the top route is fast. It is fast. Okay, it's fast. Well, that's that. Alright, moving on to battle then. I'm a little worried about the battle. How does this work? Sorry you played this game a ton as a kid. No, that's fair. That's fair enough. Knock out your enemies and finish with maximum amount of points. Hopefully this is okay and not just like RNG disaster.
Behind me are the brutes, the champions of full combat. This sport, although completely discredited, is a real crowd pleaser. An arena, some weapons, 3 minutes, one rule. There are no rules. Anything goes, and I do mean anything.
What just killed me? Yeah, well, this sucks. Why am I losing? Okay, every hit is a point. The racing mode was good. This is weird. One minute left, so they're 3-minute battles-ish. I think that makes it 3 minutes. Oh, here we go. That makes the camera a little less horrible. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do that a lot of times. I'm gonna have to do this a lot, dude, 'cause there's 24 of these, plus the exhibitions, plus the difficulties. Oh man, this is gonna be like 75% of the game is the battle mode. What have I signed up for? Hang on, can I just abuse his turn radius? What was that? I was just like on the side of him and he couldn't turn to me. Nah, he will turn in place. He just wouldn't do it that time for some reason. Oh, welcome to Rayman Other M. Hang on, I have an idea. What if I come over here, and then he's forced to come at me? He's not getting any points like this. He can hang out back there all he wants. Uh-oh. Well, I'm taking this. You know, I'm not sure I really have one, because I haven't played the multiplayer for like the vast majority of the games. I will say that this is not as good as Mario Kart battle mode. Yeah, cell damage. I really hated cell damage, so I think this is better than that. I hope every stage just has a long hallway you can camp like that. That was perfect. Yeah, that would just be like an overall Just multiplayer tier list. Those are all just like fighting games. Rave Master, the One Piece games. Those are sort of more like party fighters though, right? Than like, you know, they're not like SNK vs Capcom or whatever. I just mean that they made a lot. If you get up close to him, you can kind of get him like that. Where he doesn't know what to do. That happens sometimes. I wish I could figure out how to do that consistently. It seems like sometimes the computer gets fixated on picking up a power-up to their own detriment, where they'll be like, must get power up, and then you just kill them. Because you're just following behind them, shooting them while they run to the power-up. But I do wonder if I can test this over here. I just like get on this side of this thing and then just stay away from him by just having him follow me around this. Come at me. Okay, no, it doesn't really work. He will jump over it. Next cup.
Behind me are the brutes. The champ.
Does the PS2 version just have a completely different battle mode? He killed me, but he did it in fewer hits because of the power-up, so it didn't actually get him the points. Him killing me was bad for him. Hang on, can I just come up here and just like... Oh, he's gonna kill me up here. Oh, he's leaving to get a power-up. I just park up here, and then whenever he tries to come at me, I just shoot him. Nah, there's no sequel. having a hard time jumping up here. This is a good spot to camp, dude. Really questionable stage design on some of these. This is a top tier camping spot. Oh, he actually got up here. Die, die, okay. Oh. Oh, it's like the, okay. Get him. Where is he? Shit. He stole my camping spot. Except he's not smart enough to know how to use it. The timer for like the last 30 seconds covering the entire screen is kind of bad, isn't it? That blue power-up is the best one. It's just 3 hits at a time, basically. But then the green, like, lob shot is also, you can just combo it with itself. Like that. I'm gonna camp here, and then when he comes at me, I put the shield on and blast him. This is stupid. This is not a very good battle mode. Oh, that's a... Oh, I get it. That's a fake, That's a fake power-up that you leave, the question mark. Rayman MPS2 gameplay. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, the menu is completely different. Oh, you're actually playing with more than one person. There's 3 people in the battle. It's weird that this is 1v1. There must be a 4-player mode if you're playing with friends. Well, the UI is different. Like there's a mini map as well. The UI is different, but I think it's more or less the same. It looks pretty much the same on PS2, aside from like all the UI being different. Oh, look, and here's the map. This is the part of the video I was watching. They were fighting on this map. I don't even think that if you leave the bomb with someone and then the bomb blows up, I don't think they even take damage to that. Or like, I don't think you get points for that. Because the bomb blew up on me and he got 0 points. Like, watch, the bomb is gonna blow up on me. And he got nothing. Well, it didn't damage me, but I don't think he would have gotten anything. Anyway, camping spot found. Every map just seems like it has some kind of, like, very good spot that you can sit in. Kind of the problem with 1v1s. Like, maybe 2 people could team up and take me down, but this guy alone is pretty hopeless. He's never even gonna get up here. I mean, it definitely doesn't help that, this is like a dead end. A human could probably get me because they would shoot at me from over there. He doesn't know to do that. But a lot of levels so far have had, like, dead ends where there's only one way to approach. Which is just, like, I feel like bad multiplayer map design 1v1. Or 101. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like that's the first rule of, like, designing a map for a battle mode like this. Where it's just, you should not make it so that there's only one possible way to get into a room, because then it's an extremely campable room. Like, a human could farm a shield and then charge me with the shield as well. That would be another way. Getting very useful power-ups. They did manage to get 3 points off me. I got 50, but they got 3, so that's not bad. That's not bad.
Behind me are the Brutes, the champions of full combat. This sport, although completely discredited, is a real crowd pleaser.
Well, for what it's worth, this is the novice AI. We're gonna have to play with the pro AI, almost certainly, after this. And pro might be less stupid. Maybe. Like, will this give him a point? Yeah, when the bomb blows up on me, I take damage, but he doesn't get a point for that damage, so it's actually not useful for, like, the bombs don't do anything because dying doesn't do anything. Stop giving me bombs that don't do anything. Stop it. Is this just like bombs only? There's just something about this map that's just bombs only. There's a shield. Yeah, the racing was good, but this is just like bad. This was just a bad idea. Get up here. Die. Okay, I'm gonna let him come up. Oh, where did my power-up go? I think he stole it from me or something. I had a really good power-up. I was gonna full combo him. I feel like the strat is to use that as a ledge guard, more so than trying to fool anyone. Ah, he spawned on top of me. Like, I had my spot that I was using for most of that fight, and I could have put the fake item box on the ledge so that in order for him to climb up, he would have to get hit by it and take the damage. That's what I was saying, Muck. Like, I mean, there are definitely Rayman fans. Spike Vegeta. The rest of the Rayman speedrunning Discord. Blackham's around here sometimes. But, like, I definitely don't feel that it has, like, ride or die fans for Rayman. this is just a bad spot to defend. It's kind of cheeky to hang out up there, but... Well, not in the way there's Sonic the Hedgehog fans. How about that? It's not fair to compare something unfavorably to Mario, but it's totally fair to compare something unfavorably to Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, did it endure? There were a couple Rayman games in the late 90s into the early 2000s. Then there was Origins and Legends in 2010 and 2013, I think. And that's the last we've ever seen of Rayman, 11 years ago. Yeah, the Rabbids took over. It's kind of a shame, but... I don't know. Not that much of value was lost. My Ultra Rayman hot take that I've been saving up this hot take this whole time, is that Tonic Trouble on N64 is better than Rayman. Same devs, same engine, essentially the same character. Tonic Trouble is better than Rayman 2. Yeah, I remember seeing that a couple months ago. And it kind of does mean it, Dav. Like, Rockstar can take a decade to make GTA 6, and GTA is obviously not dead, but you know there's gonna be a GTA 6. It's just a matter of how long it takes them to make it. Rayman is like, there is no new Rayman in development. There has never been a Rayman in development. Someday they might get Think to do it again and make another Rayman game. But it's not a given. Okay. Sorry, my inability to detect internet sarcasm strikes again. The second he comes up here, I'm gonna blast him. Uh-oh, yeah. The fly power-up sucks. Yeah, I mean, as far as, like, who's still around that made the original, like, 3D GTAs, I mean, that... Is it bad to say the original 3D GTAs? Are 2D GTA fans gonna come after me? I feel like I just posted, like, a Persona started with 3 type take, but for Grand Theft Auto. But, like, let's be honest. Grand Theft Auto started with 3. Yeah, I've tried to play the 2D GTAs. There's this thing they do where, like, the camera zooms in and out as you drive, which is a good idea, except that the zoom is extremely jerky. And so you just like you're trying to drive and the camera is just like zipping up and down and it's just, I can't see shit. You're making me ill with this camera. Please stop. I have not played Chinatown Wars. No comment on Chinatown Wars. Has anyone here played Urban Yeti before? That sort of does the same that's like the same top-down, go around a city type game as GTA. Urban Yeti is really interesting. It's terrible. Ubisoft are very unambitious, it's true. That's sort of like their #1 defining quality, isn't it? Their complete lack of ambition. At least to me. That's how I look at them. Alright, what percentage are we at? 33% of the way done with the game.
Behind me are the brute.
Maybe I should just look up what causes the ending to happen. How do you do it? Oh, apparently... You might not have to play on higher difficulties to get the ending. In which case, we're actually like most of the way done with the game. Huge if true. Actually huge if true. If they created a cheese-proof arena, just a big circle. No, you can go to the second floor. I will have my cheese. I don't think there's any lore for that, no. That's just sort of how he is. Here's my... Oh, he came up some other way. Can you jump up through the center? Oh, yeah, you can just go up through the center. That's the problem. Yeah, they finally created an arena that can't be cheesed, because it's just a giant circle. I have to actually try a little bit. Only a little bit. Yeah, this seems like the play. I camp here. And then if he decides to try climbing up, and I can just like shoot him as he's climbing. Yeah. Whoa, that's new. I feel like even the Pirates of the Caribbean game is probably more ambitious than Skull and Bones. Doesn't it not have like boarding combat and shit like that? Like that Pirates of the Caribbean game on Xbox was crap, but at least it had like literally everything. Like they did not shy away from making the game have everything you could possibly want. Sea of Thieves on PS5 in 2 weeks. I feel like I didn't really get the proper Sea of Thieves experience. I played the Pirates of the Caribbean DLC for that. I think it was like a free update or something where it was like you get to play through 6 levels with Captain Jack Sparrow. And I played that with Darrow and SG4E and Yimo. And we were just shitting on it the entire time, like, relentlessly. We didn't do any, like... We actually did see another ship, and I shot at them, but then I told them it was an accident, and I apologized, and they forgave us. I think that's probably not... That's not the proper Sea of Thieves experience. Yeah, I had to send him a video titled Addressing Things. My Addressing Things video. On August 17th, I accidentally attacked one of your ships. It was not my intention, and I'm sorry if it made you feel bad. Oh yeah, I totally did. I just shot them. I just shot at them because I wanted to. Is there a Rayman corn? Oh my god. It's just the corn, but his head and arms and legs are missing. That's fair enough, I guess. That is the Rayman corn. Can't really argue with that. Alright, get up here, Babby. Dead. Dude, the blue power-up is so good that fires the 3 quick shots. That's the actual best power-up. Man, this is an annoying timer. the AI is very dumb. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like there is a platform across from mine that they could be shooting at me from, and he did it once or twice. That's how he got most of his points. But like it just there's just like I don't know, man. Even against another human, I'm not 100% sure what the counterplay is, other than just you also go camp somewhere, and then it's a draw. One of you has to move at some point to contest the other's position to get a point. Probably you farm until you get the shield power up, and then you charge them with the shield. I feel like that's the counterplay if you're a human. This seems good. Oh, he still got me. Powerful edge guard with the question mark, though. With the fake item box on the platform that he has to jump to get me. This is either the last or the second to last. I think this is the last one, and then we go into the second battle mode. It helps that the computer also just seems to fail at platforming kind of often. Like, what was that? He tried jumping to me and he couldn't do it. Oh, okay, okay. Now he's got the idea of actually shooting from a distance. Dude, he's on my head. Get out of here. This is my spot. Yeah, the juggles with the lob shot are pretty satisfying. Oh no, he's charging me with the shield. He's got the tech. The ending was okay. The ending was kind of just like a bunch of shots of people snowboarding, a couple of shots of them like mocapping the snowboarders in the studio, and then that was it. I was hoping for a bit more. I heard there was going to be some behind the scenes making of stuff in there. I was hoping for a bit more than we got. And then it also rolled credits. Alright, that's that. So now we have to do all 12 of those battles again in some kind of different mode. This is a multiplayer game, Pixel. So it has racing and it has combat. We've already done most of the racing, maybe all of the racing, I'm not sure. So what you're seeing now is the battle mode, which is unbelievably cheesable because they didn't really design... Like, they didn't really design the arenas very well. So there's a lot of really good camping spots in most of them, where you can just kind of stand in one place, and the computer has to just run at you while you shoot them to death. And also in most of the camping spots, they've even given you a respawning power-up. Catch the lums. Okay, this is gonna be like, you have to freeze the guy and like pick stuff up. So this one's not gonna be so cheesable.
Wrong! This is the home of the extremest of freeze combat. An arena, the world's nastiest experts, and a 3-minute combat sprint. One objective, gather a lot of lums, a ton of lums, a max of lums. Don't just give the others the cold shoulder, freeze them!
I don't know, it has been saying that I've unlocked, I've been unlocking bonus missions or something. Let's see how this works. Oh, I see. You can... It tells you where they are. I just do this. Alright, well this seems very, very abusable. What are you gonna do? How's she gonna stop me? Oh no. No, I have to pick this up. Man, if you're... I'm imagining, like... I never had a brother or anything, but I imagine if you were the little brother and you were playing this with your older brother, it would basically be like this. This is just actual bullying. No, it's gotten worse, ID. Now it's 3 minutes of this. Got faked out of it there. Yeah, the counterplay to this is probably like turn around and instant shoot back, and the computer just isn't thinking to do that. I'm gonna step away for a minute. This is gonna be the next, like, 45 minutes of the stream, maybe. I don't know, 11 stages times 3. This is gonna be the next 33 minutes of the stream. Is gonna be doing that 11 more times. So I'm gonna step away for a minute, I'll be right back, and then we'll do that. And then, I don't know, if I'm lucky, the ending will play or something. Alright, I'm back. No. Finding Nemo was split across 2
You
streams.
seen everything?
It was short enough that it could have been beaten in one. I think, right? Yeah, 254. But nah, I played it like 1 hour one day, hour 50 the next. Mario Power Tennis was the last game that we actually started and finished in one stream. It doesn't happen that much anymore. It really doesn't. I have to be a bit more proactive. This is actually kind of annoying. Dude, I'm losing. It's because they're all spawning up on platforms. Like there's a tiny bit of iframes. Oh, where's she going? I feel like I have the potential to actually lose one of these. They can kind of get away from you. Oh, okay. Jank. Actually losing right now. No, I don't think I can. I can check. I'll check again. Three-minute rounds is really bad, right? There's not... Like, it just... I don't need this to take 3 minutes every time. Like, maybe it's easier to just go run around and pick them up, instead of messing around with constantly refreezing them. I think I've done a pretty good job here. I've got 12 and she's got 0. It takes the computer like a second to sort of calculate the route and start going to where they need to go. Oh man, I was trying to do that perfectly. I wanted like a 30-0. Oh man, oh well, 25-2 is not bad. I feel like I can probably just get, like at some point I can just put the controller down, like that you're not getting 22 in 7 seconds. I'll see now if we can get the rounds to be shorter. Yep, we're getting there. No. Hey, I can do this though. Is that even... Yeah, check this out. Hell yeah. I don't know why... Was it like... I just realized, is there a massive black border on the game the entire time? That's like unique to this game, because you can see that I could just expand it out to the size of my stream layout. There shouldn't have been a massive border like that. I think that's just like a weird default from the game. I froze him as he was picking it up. There's no border. So wait, is there a border now? Or is like, are the sides being cut off or something? What did I do then when I adjusted the screen size? It still looks exactly the same on stream as it does on my TV. It just changed the offsets of the HUD elements. Weird. I think I'm probably... Oh, this is the right way. Okay. That felt very strange. Well, now I'm all the way out here, so it's gonna take me a while to get back. I probably could have waited a bit just to make sure that, like, he wasted maximum time. Alright, I'm not getting this one. You can have it, bro. The only thing in the same place is the timer. Yeah, just a weird default setting, I guess. What was that? Fuck you. Whatever, I still win. I'm trying to like look up how you get to the end. It just spawned him next to one. Game is cheating. Wait, I'm in this arena. Wasn't this? Oh no, this was this arena. Right, I remember this one. That was really weird pathing by the AI. Did you see that? They could have just run right to it, but they had to, like... They couldn't just go in a diagonal line. Well, whenever you pick one up, it takes him a second to sort of like figure out what the route to get to it is. That's why he always looks so... It just literally did spawn that one on top of him. Cheeks. So whenever I get something and then I turn around, that's why he's standing in place, because he's thinking. Alright, I retire for the last 20 seconds. We'll see how many he can get in this time. I feel like I probably don't even have to play for like the last minute of this one, probably. I could just sit there and he wouldn't be able to do it. What is Eggmania Extreme Madness? Eggmania is, okay, imagine Tetris, but you want to build a high stack. And like, you have to build full lines because if your stack is too imbalanced, then it'll collapse. And also, you play as an egg who runs around on the stack and has to place the pieces like that. It's a little weird. It's not quite like Tetris, but it's sort of a falling block game. Where like pieces fall, and then you run over there with your egg to get the piece, and then you place the piece, and you have to build a stable tower so that you can build up to the top before your opponent. It's a good game. I had it on GBA as a kid. Didn't even know there was a console version until we started Gamecube thing. I found out about the console version of Eggmania, which is literally exactly the same as the Game Boy version. Like, it's not even missing any modes or anything. Or doesn't have any extra modes. It's just an identical game, but with better graphics, which is really weird. But I guess when your game is Tetris, essentially, there's not much you can do to improve a console version. Wow, that one really did spawn right on top of him. He got unlucky that I froze him there. The computer doesn't seem like they know to not run in water. You can have it. Like, they'll just walk really slowly in water towards their target, and you can just jump over them. Nobody asked, but just in case anyone was wondering, no, you don't have C-stick camera control in this game. And yes, Vice City is an Xbox thing. GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas all got Xbox ports. Alright, I'm gonna retire. I feel like I don't know. I think everybody's excited, to be honest. Everyone likes those GTA games. I'm afraid I'm gonna suck at them though, because the console controls for the older ones are weird. I don't think we have any plans. I think, we were talking about maybe making San Andreas the last Xbox game, but I don't know about that.
Think you've seen everything?
Alright, that's half the ice battles. Oh, do they? No, it would not be a 100%. I've never done that before. That sounds like torture. Yeah, Halo 2 is valid. Could do that. Damn, you've already got the GTA themed snacks prepared and everything. How could I disappoint? He's stuck. He's stuck. We're just gonna roll with this. He's not gonna get it, and neither am I. You know why I think I might have been against it? Because the ending of Halo 2 is not very definitive. Imagine ending Xbox thing on Master Chief saying he's gonna finish the fight. That's just not a very satisfying ending, is it? Like, it's a good game. We're ending on a good game, but it's not a good ending. Yeah, I'd have to boot up 360 thing and immediately start with Halo 3. I don't want to do 360 thing because PS3 thing is the truth. You know what? Actually, I might be wrong. 360 thing might be better than PS3 thing. Fewer JRPGs. Yeah, you still have to play, well, I mean, what JRPGs are on 360? You've got the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, you've got Eternal Sonata, you've got Resonance of Fate, you've got Lost Odyssey. Last Story is the Wii game. Yeah, he's thinking of Lost Odyssey. Blue Dragon, of course. How could we all forget Blue Dragon? Oh yeah, that FromSoft one. What's the name of that thing? Enchanted Arms. A brutal freeze. Damn. That guy just got robbed. Wow, okay, the AI is getting better. He just turned around and froze me. I didn't think the computer would ever do that. Ha! You freeze him, but it's too late. He's already standing in front of it. Dude, I'm just losing. I'm just like actually losing right now. Yeah, I can't. That trick doesn't really work anymore, because now they know. Now they know to turn around and shoot me. Wow, what a load of bullshit. 3 right next to each other. I still win. Wait, no, I lost. I actually lost. Oh my god. Man. That's my first loss in 2.5 hours of playing this. It just spawned that one next to him. Not a ton I can do there. His pathing is still kind of bad, though. Where is it? Oh, I get it. Wow, that was an evil freeze. Just 2 right next to each other like that. Alright, I got him. 23-5. I just had to stop clowning around. When the 360 came out, I remember playing like 5 minutes of Cameo at a friend's house. I was very briefly friends with this kid who like got a 360 at launch, which was pretty cool. And he had Cameo, and I remember not knowing what was going on in the game because you were just like halfway through it. I'm not sure if that makes me a Cameo fan or not. I mean, that's definitely top 1% of humanity. Just because I know what it is. And I have seen gameplay of it. And I've maybe even played it for 30 seconds. Wow, that was evil. He jumped off my head and stayed up there. The box art's pretty ugly, right? I think. It was Stunod for like an hour and a half, and then it became actually this. Simply making one good multiplayer mode was not enough. There had to be a second one. And the second one is not good. Well, this doesn't have the race physics either. It's like a completely different engine. Like, you don't have that sense of momentum in this when moving Rayman. I feel like it's just two completely different multiplayer games sort of grafted together into Rayman Arena, also known as Rayman M to true fans. I made some kind of freakish abomination in Amazing Island. I think I had a lot of fun with that. I think I had some fun. The system of being able to just like draw something and then it becomes a 3D object in that game is really cool. I think there's only 3 more combat stages left. And then after this, if the ending doesn't happen, then I don't know how to trigger the ending. If this doesn't make it end, then I think we have to do the exhibitions. And then if that doesn't make it end, then we have to do higher difficulty. But I haven't done any of Pro yet, but like the long play on YouTube also doesn't do Pro, and it's still... Well, weirdly, the long play just picks the ending from the main menu. So I'm thinking he might have unlocked it on the side by doing all of Pro or something. I don't know, slightly concerning. Nah, I checked the menu at one point. I checked that, actually. It's not there. It's a little bit tough to bully them. It was very effective to just bully them at the start. Like, you can do this. But there are some iframes, so they do get to move a little bit between shots. The extent of the allowed bullying in this mode is pretty funny, though. You can be really mean. Yeah, the computer doesn't seem like it likes to... Like, it won't jump across. It'll always run to where it has to get to. So whereas I can just jump this gap, the computer will never do that. At this point, you can just put the controller down. Huh. Okay. Nah, I think you gotta do 100% in this. There's not really like a definitive answer just by Googling as far as I can tell. But I see... another long play from a guy that's 6 hours long, but for some reason only gets 96%. I don't know why he stops at 96, but he does. And then he goes to look at the credits from the menu, and the end is not an option. The end is still grayed out at 96% for him. So I think we're gonna be here for a very long time. How do I even get up there? I have no idea how to move around this stage, because I just found the cheese spot and then stood in it the whole time. Man, that was like a brutal turnaround shot. Definitely at this point, you just start bullying. And then once there's 30 seconds left, he won't be able to catch up anymore. You just make every individual one take as long as possible, and then still take it from him at the end anyway. I think we're good here. I don't know. That's a good question. If you just let them go for the full 3 minutes, what would their score be? Probably not that good, because it takes them a while and their pathing is bad. Of course, the first one's just in front of him. Where the heck is this? Oh, you have to like run all the way around. I see. Make it take as long as possible, and then still win it anyway. That's the way. But he's gonna get that because he's already up there. He's gonna get this because he's already up. Oh no, I'm okay. He gets that. This map seems bad for this. There's not enough ways to get to places. Okay, cool. I got caught on a weird piece of geometry there, so I lose that one. Now we start bullying. That was like the lowest scoring game. This is a weird level for it. That's it for that. We've got all of the cups on the first difficulty now. I think I'm going to end up having to do that all at least once more, maybe 3 more times. Because, like, that's that. I don't know what the exhibition is, like the box. I'm afraid that the box might be, like, 12 in a row. Just, like, do all of them with, like, some kind of scoring system. Which, if that's the case, would mean doing everything I just did again. And then there's also Pro, which is just everything duplicated. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is just these. Okay, these are the bonuses that I unlocked. Never mind. To whoever asked if the wireframe levels were in this, yes, here they are. Oh. Gotta remember that the Y button exists again. Yeah, literally, right? This is Rayman the VR missions. No! Yeah, the racing is so much better. Apparently the PS1 version is racing only. Makes me wonder if they knew that. If we're gonna port one of these game modes to PS1, it's gonna be the racing mode because it's better. Like, the racing mode is really legit, honestly. I'm a fan. That was just slower that time, even though I stayed on the top route. Alright, that was way better. Alright, did that get me percentage? If I do that, that doesn't even, like, mark as being done on here. I think that might just be nothing. Yeah, I think that's nothing. So I think we're done with Beginner League, and now we have to do Pro League. Let's do some of the faster stuff in Pro League today then as well. Well, yeah, let's do this.
Go! Let's go take a look at the athletes warming up for one of the
But it looks like I do have to do all of that again. Although weirdly, we're at 48%. So we're missing 2%. Like if I do this, we're gonna get to 96. Exactly the same as the long play that doesn't unlock the ending. Oh, now I'm racing against 2 people instead of just 1. Damn, this guy's good. Yeah, where's that last 4% gonna come from? Also, man, getting 6 seconds ahead of these people is maybe going to be annoying. I'm only 3 seconds ahead right now. He's gaining on me. Kind of horrifying. What? Where did he come from? Oh my god. Fuck you. Are you serious? Yeah, how come... I feel like the route that I take is bait. I think that's a bad route. He somehow got up there. That's what happened. I don't know how you get up there. Or like... Yeah... Maybe that's a pro gaming maneuver. Okay, I see what you do. There's that thing on the left. Okay. Well, hang on, because then there's the right... Don't you dare. Okay. He tried again. Yeah, pro mode might actually, not be free. And I have to do all of this again on pro. This might take a while. I can see this game transforming before my eyes from a 1-day playthrough into a 3-day playthrough. clear that there are higher routes that I'm not really taking. But they're not taking them either, so it's fine. Yeah, they don't jump climb the wall. They're not that smart. How did I do that? It doesn't seem like they know about the Y button either. Oh right, the upper route's bait here. Yeah, maybe it's not. Then you get bad if you're not bad. I am bad. They really did shape the stage like a bent dick. I hadn't noticed it until you said it. But now that you mention it... I could just keep going on that. That's my first time ever getting that, like, upper route there. Oh, okay. Okay. The stage music is tied to your character. Maybe that's the same here then, yeah, because it is just the same song over and over again. It's a little bit different. There's different variations. Top route is powerful. I never saw those guys again after lap 1. A new skin, oh boy. 51%. Alright. Great. So we're only halfway done with the game. I don't know where the last 4% is gonna come from, and if it's the same number of skins, then, like, there's still 4 more skins where I'm not gonna know where they come from. Very mysterious. I'm gonna stop here for today, though. That's enough of that. I'll pick this up again tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully, I'm gonna do a bit more research and see if I can definitively figure out what makes the ending FMV play. Actually, let's just make sure. Just to make sure. Extra. Cinematics. End is still locked. Okay, we've not beaten the game accidentally or anything, or unknowingly. I'm gonna find out what makes this ending FMV unlock. And then tomorrow we'll come back and keep working through it. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. So thanks everyone for watching, as always. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for everything we just did today, but again. Sounds very enticing. The great promise for my stream. Alright, what's up, people? What's up, everyone? So, here's the deal. So I did a bunch of looking into stuff last night, right? Just like trying to figure out what the goal is for Rayman Arena. Just how do you make the ending show up? As far as I can tell, there is no footage of anyone making the ending appear on Gamecube. I did, however, find Xbox footage of it, which I think is the same. I think the Xbox and the Gamecube versions are similar enough that they're the same. And the way you do it is you have to do everything on beginner, then you have to do everything again on pro, and then you have to do everything again a third time on another difficulty that unlocks called Master Mode, where you have to defeat Dark Rayman in everything a third time. And then after all of that, it will play the end FMV. Here's the situation. We have already seen 100% of the content in the game. Moreover, speedrun.com considers that 100% and not beat the game. The other two console challengers, that being Turtle Wax and LP Archive, both did not do this. They played through on one difficulty mode and then ended it. So what I'm saying is, we have two options here. I can either play several more days of Rayman Arena, or we could just take the same definition of beating it that everyone else takes and just stop now and just not play more Rayman Arena. I'm in favor of just doing that. The community does have a point. If you go to the speedrun.com leaderboard, there is a beat the game category and there is a 100% category. And they are not, this would be 100% going all the way to the ending like that. So I feel like I should take a hint from everyone else who's ever played this game and just stop now before things get incredibly miserable. So I want my chat's blessing. But I'm definitely in favor of not playing more than this. And it sounds like everyone's on the same page, so that's good. Yeah, it would be maybe worse than Amped. I've seen where this game goes on Master Mode, and I think it would be worse than Amped. it's been described as you have to play literally perfectly, cut all of the corners perfectly, hit every shortcut, take the perfect route to maybe beat Dark Rayman. And like, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, exactly, Weekids. If I feel bad about it later, I can just add in, I don't know, Hudson Classics fucking Adventure Island or something. Some Japanese game. And that'll make up for it. But I'm gonna move us over here. I'm gonna say that we beat Rayman yesterday. We beat it, and we didn't know we beat it, but we did beat it. It took 3 hours, 12 minutes, and 57 seconds to do. It actually took a little bit less than that. Yeah, oh neat, we beat Rayman, look at that. Crazy. There was a sewer level. The third race course was called, like, Dark Sewer or something. It had sewer in the name, so it was a dev-confirmed sewer level. So I thought the racing for that was pretty good. It kind of reminded me of Sonic Riders, where, like, you know, it's kind of a racing game, but there's, like, so many, like, sort of platforming gimmicks shoved in there that it sort of is just, like, one part racing, but one part just, like, doing all of this stuff. So it was, like, pretty cool. The racing was fun. Combat mode sucks. The combat mode was quite bad. I think that their stage design was bad. I think that the whole just like premise of just like getting points by hitting people was like not fun. There were a couple power-ups that weren't interesting. I don't know. I think that was a big miss. And it was sort of like a good racing game and a really bad other thing just like tacked on. That was weird. And I'll note here as well that I did not do the 100% requirement. And anyone who has a problem with that is just gonna have to have a problem with that. Though I don't think anyone does. Yeah. No, the one that was 6 seconds ahead was fine. Combat mode was not even... You might have missed this if you only saw the racing yesterday, but there's also like a third-person shooter multiplayer mode in Rayman Arena where you just like shoot at each other in just like combat arenas, but all of the arenas are kind of poorly designed to where you can just stand in one spot in a corner and just like camp the corner, and there's nothing they can do to dislodge you from the corner, and you just win by like 60 points. And you're just sitting there waiting for the timer to run out. And there was like a stupid freeze mode where you had to like go around collecting stuff. It was also bad. So there was an entire second half to this game that was just like crap. But the racing was good, so I'm gonna give it a 3 stars anyway. That was a solid 3-star adventure. I can kind of see how people would get into doing ILs of the races. They're pretty fun. Anyway, that was Rayman Arena. Yeah, that was it. Didn't cheat out on anything there.